Hello, Vizier, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. In the last part, we rode a train. And it also killed the twin-headed dragon thing with the power of pigs. Because it turns out, much like the actual, Castlevania games, some of the spells are badly balanced. That's not the backdash button. It was the other left shoulder button. Oh, hi. Got him. Oh, got him, apparently. Oh, hi. No music here. Or light music? Underground Sorcery Lab. Didn't I have a clue about this place? Alright. Healing. Gradually recover HP while the shard is active. I sat in the chair. That was on purpose. I didn't realize there was still another enemy at first. Puppy. Is that the same puppy enemy we fought before? Treasure hunter. I probably have opened like 100 treasure chests or something. Oh, it's you.
Oh, Miriam. Dominique. What are you doing here?
I don't think it's really her. Oh, maybe it is.
Yes. We fought together aboard the train. Perhaps I misjudged his intentions. What? Zangetsu was with you? But is something wrong? I asked him to go to the underground sands, but he must have chosen to disregard that request. If you see him again, would you ask him to report back to me? All right. Alfred could spring a trap on any one of us at any time. I hope Zangetsu gets his priorities straight. Thank you, Miriam. And stay safe.
Thought for a moment it was going to be some sort of doppelganger. It was unusual for her to just randomly be here. Do I have any sort of counter to poison? I can drink poison. Sick. Alright, I can wait for it to wear out. Okay. I was kind of hoping either the toads or the treasure chest would offer me a way to cure poison. Okay. Days and weeks have gone by, but despite my many attempts to cultivate more crystal, the only way I've successfully proliferated it is with the original homunculus subject. I've tried transplanting the crystal into similar subjects, yielding the same pitiable results. I must be failing to remember something. The crystal proliferates across my subjects' bodies like a corruption, but the process is far too slow. To amass enough crystal to summon Bale, as my superiors have asked, would require centuries. When I first discovered the crystal, it grew more quickly. How do I reproduce that? How? What am I doing wrong? Well, you're trying to summon a demon, so that's your first mistake. Alright, well, the save point cleansed their poison. Using an item would have been a huge waste. Now let's just get good and not get poisoned like a dummy. That's a boss door, isn't it? Alternative exits? There's no way I'm making that jump.
I move so fast. You won't even see me.
Hello. I don't think the pig's gonna get as many hits as I want. Oh, he's aiming. Oh, okay. Alright. I think he was trying to do one of his attacks, but inside the wall. Alright, dodged. Just don't stand in the lines. Ah. That attack is gonna be the one to get me. Oh,
Can you pick this up?
I'm a little surprised that didn't hit me, but apparently I was like, he was just hitting the ground right there. His hitbox is very thin or something. Ow. Oh, got him.
Why you calling?
Achievement locked, Speed Demon. 332 health, so less than the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Or no, twin-headed Fire Dragon. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Reflector Ray. Travel along a ray of light. You can reflect off walls to reach new areas. Maybe I still want to save, even though the fight wasn't too hard. Yeah, as is common with many RPGs or games with RPG elements, it seems we've got a bit of a reverse difficulty curve going on. The first like 2 or 3 bosses were the hardest so far. Because I just hadn't leveled up yet from random like exploration. Let's see, I should also maybe like... wait, did I just unequip like everything? No, I unequipped my weapon. The shards are still equipped. How do I set a shortcut? Oh, shortcuts. Paste current. I think we're gonna want Reflector Ray a lot. So I'll have that on the left preset, and then, you know. Also has our hand on, so that even once we have a blue soul, we like use a shard. They're not souls. Yeah, even once we have a blue one we like to use for actual combat. Oh, I think I have to be on the ground to do this. It only goes that far. Okay. I believe it goes farther if it hits a mirror. Choo. Yeah. I think it then goes like that same distance from the mirror. I guess let's get the pig back on in case I try to use it. It's a mimic. I was like, that treasure chest just took damage. That's not right. I'm cursed. Ah. I think it has to stop moving before I can actually... Yeah. Well, it's still extending. I can't dash with it. New directional soul? Or shard? Now I'm like genuinely saying the wrong word. But come on. Force Blast. I don't think my current sword is on that list. Let's just try the Hadoken motion with our sword. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Oh, warp. Right, but we got the power of mirrors, which lets us do something over here. Maybe I should have saved first. Oh, but I did basically just save. I saved after the boss. And at this point, regarding the weapon skills, I'm gonna see if Alucard has any opinions, or JD, whatever his name is. OD.
Proving yourself trustworthy.
Okay, more books. It might just be related to boss kills or something. Alright, let's get the other book that increases how much damage we do. Yes, regarding weapon skills, at some point I feel like the MP is just never going to be worth it over casting a spell. Okay, this is going to be finicky. Oh, the ceiling's deadly. I actually recognized this room from seeing my brother farm it to find out what that enemy dropped. I don't remember what they dropped, other than that I think their soul was pretty unimpressive. Shard. I think I can come here and hold left, and then get turned to stone. Cool. This is sick. Chair mimic. Oh, wait, that's not a doorway. The forward motion of my swing kept putting me inside the enemy. Okay. Was worried that wasn't gonna get there in time and I was just gonna get owned by the saw. Oop. Okay, I do one-shot those. That's good. Alright. Yeah, because, like, back on the weapon skills versus shards thing, you can upgrade shards. Weapon skills feel like they have a certain peak. Early game, if you already knew about skills and you're allowed to perform them without the relevant book, some of them are probably absurd, but, like, you do need the correct weapon anyway. I don't know, if it's anything like Symphony of the Night, there'll be like one weapon that you try to get. Was just wondering what happens if you sat down on a chair mimic. Oh, it can actually try to grab you anyway. Even if you don't try to sit down on it. Oh, it was dead, by the way. Yeah, you can upgrade your shards, but there's still probably like one absurd skill out there. Like the shield rod in Symphony of the Night with like one specific shield. Actually, do you have to use like the glitch to get the Dracula shield early or something? Alright, another weapon skill. I may need to flip a switch somewhere for this to actually be a path. Okay, but top right of this room has something. It's a thunder elemental. With a passive, resist thunder. I could put the pig back on. Oh, what? It's got wheels on it. Clearly it moves, right? Apparently not in that way, though. Maybe I'm gonna come through that wall later. Yeah, I could be putting the pig back on, but I feel like this area is gonna demand the use of a lot of the thing. Because it is our newest power. Oh, I was actually trying to launch a pig at the wall. It looked maybe breakable. Wow, chest type mimics unfold really slowly. Yoku blocks, okay. Alright, just a room with a chest. Nothing weird about that. It's another boss door. At last I have solved it. My first homunculus subject was a child, and recently deceased. The younger the subject and the sooner after death I act, the more quickly the crystal spreads through the body. So far I have worked only with cadavers, but with a living child, yes, my position in the guild is secure now. The guild has supplied the children I need, I care not how, and bade me transplant the crystal. My old friend vehemently opposes the move on moral grounds, but I wish only to complete this experiment, replenish the guild's coffers, and continue my historic work. Now, let the experiment begin. I guess all we know is that those entries are same year. And that I should probably actually, like, call out when the day changes, in case people are just listening. Oh. Okay. I was like, it's a boss room. Surely there will be a save point, and then we'll go fight the boss. But it turns out there's a flaw in that plan. And that we're not allowed to fight. Oh. That save point's performing double duty. Oh. It's a one-headed dragon, but with legs. Alright, that gets a lot of hits. Since it's not constantly moving forward, it has less of a walking continually into my own pig sort of thing going on, so the pigs are going to be less good. Oh! It's actually the weakest boss in the game. It dropped Dragon's Wrath. Is that a weapon? No. Is it a headgear? No. Is it a consumable item? I've checked all the equipment categories. Let's just go to all. Dragon's Wrath. The Wrath of the Dragon. There it is. Rare scale that is often said to be the source of the dragon's rage. Oh, was it like a fake boss? Is that gonna respawn if I go back in the room? It was kinda pathetic. Me using this, like, slightly upgraded thing that I got quite a while ago. Do we have, like, bee stingers? Bee fairies, and I'm just killing all of them. Yeah, I didn't even go back and save after that boss. ultimate healing item, R. For recipe, of course. Green. What was green for again? Oh, it's familiars. Got a sponge cake. My theories were correct. The crystal is spreading faster through the children's bodies, even faster than I expected. However, my superiors have delivered the grave news that no more children can be provided. This is a setback. With my current materials, it could take more than 10 years to amass the crystal we require. Another day. My old friend is taken to spending time with the children. I cannot fathom why. He knows the future that awaits them once they've grown enough crystal. But it is his heart to break. He mentioned a new line of study, the manipulation of kinetic energy. To try and slow the crystal's progress? He cannot be so foolish. So I know somebody was mentioning someone studied time magic. I don't think it was our alchemist friend back at base that was directly studying with time magic. I think it was the guy hunting down the book to use it for himself. Alfred, I think was the name. Nope. Okay, I didn't get hit by the axe. I'm not sure if it was no longer tangible or if I was actually low enough. It might have been that killing the enemy made the axe ineffective. Oh. What? Oh no, he just happened to have an attack that was layered over the chest. I was like, is that chest like cursed? If you stand exactly on it, it'll hurt you eventually, but it's not officially a mimic? Oh! Bullet capacity. Nice. I know, there was too much empty space over there. Conservation of detail, something had to be there. Got fairy dust. Okay. Huh. I was expecting maybe like another save room. Because we hadn't found any all zone. And there was a zone transition over there. Oh, but... well, let's just keep going this way, I guess. Another sponge cake. So even if I need one for a quest, I have one to eat myself for the stat boost. Actually, let's explore this room. Backdash cancel the spell that was cast on the ground, and then jump cancel the backdash. Also, I think we were getting quest progress from that enemy type. I don't know what the quest was actually at. Or rather, at what the quest was. Gauge glasses. Since it's the glasses, I'm gonna assume it distorts my view in some way and that I don't actually want it equipped. Oh wow, ducking wasn't low enough. Or maybe something about swinging the weapon canceled my duck? Or made me taller? Ah, doesn't cross gaps. It's not the superior spell in all situations. Huh. Oh, there are a lot of breakable walls around here. Max MP is pretty cool. Heading left and then up. Oh, I think I was just too close to the enemy, so the axe was coming down. He catches it more at his feet than at his not feet. Shoulders. A terrible thing has happened. One of the children got a hold of the red shard, bringing the demon I summoned all those years ago back into our world. We somehow cut the shard loose from the boy and averted chaos, but this proves I was right. The crystal binds with the shard's power. I shall call the children shard binders, in double quotes. Another day, the shard binding incident made apparent our need to teach the children self-discipline. The guild has introduced just such a regimen to verse them in combat by pitting them against the demons we summon. One boy, Jeeble, has shown tremendous ability, but his crystal growth lags behind the others. Why? Save point here? Yep. There was a boss door to the right. Let's see if we can actually open it. Just wanted to look for the save point first, because they tend to signal each other. Well, at least one way. I don't think the save point signals the boss door. A millionaire's key is required. Okay. Oh. That's the closest teleport to a warp point I've seen, I believe. Now, maybe I should be stopping, but I was sort of assuming I would see some dead ends, except I'm actually seeing another boss room. So this is twice we've had a boss room that requires a key, and a boss room that doesn't require a key. Oh, it's Jeeble!
Well, now that you've tasted the power of so many shards, I presume you're ready to join me.
You presume wrongly. I'm here to keep my promise to you, and nothing else.
What promise?
You really have forgotten then? I swore to you that I would stop you if your Shardbinder power ever manifested itself against your will. You made the same oath to me.
Please! You think I wield this power unwillingly?
I do. I've known it since our meeting on the Galleon. But there was a moment when I saw a flicker of the real Jeeble beneath all that hate.
Fool! I've had enough! If you want to stop me, you'll have to do it by force.
Trying to remember what his skin looked like last time we saw him. If it was that covered in red and other red-like tones. Oh. I was trying to get behind him, because that's what you do for so many attacks. I can't get behind him. Where do I stand for this one? Oh, that was it. Oh. Just back away from the lightning. Oh, he caught me with the small fire attack. Okay, that does kind of a lot of damage. Ow. Considering the recent bosses in the game, I'm kind of surprised he's not already dead. Oh. Achievement unlocked, just a flicker.
Forgive me, Jeeble.
You did the right thing, Miriam. Thank you.
Alright, kind of assuming that was a bad ending.
Is it over?
We did what we came here to do. We stopped Jeeble.
But the castle is still there. The demons.
Yes, but Dominique and the church can take it from here.
Can they?
You think so? I have a bad feeling about all of this.
Yep.
What would you have us do? It's out of our hands now.
Perhaps, but
Saving, do not turn off the power. Game over. Alright, so don't go into that boss room. I'm just gonna reload and... extra mode. Interesting. So let's see, it was like up and right from here. I have less than half the map scouted. Interesting. But yeah, I guess the next part will look other directions. There's still clearly 2 boss rooms we haven't been in. But yeah, see ya.